types of crystal singing bowls and which ones we're going to be focusing on for this course. And don't worry, if you have a different crystal singing bowl than this basic classic frosted, you'll still do well with this course. As long as it's a crystal bowl, then you're in good company. So the first bowl I'd like to talk about is called an alchemy bowl. An alchemy bowl is a bowl that's made of crystal, but it's also infused with other elements such as precious metals, precious gemstones. These bowls can be higher in price. And here's an example of an alchemy bowl right here. This one is crystal and gold. And so when they make this bowl and put the crystal and the gold together, it comes out pink like this. Sometimes it comes out more blue. It depends on what note we're trying to make. But this is called an alchemy bowl because it contains a precious metal or precious gemstone, and it's infused with the quartz crystal. Other bowls that you'll find that have color, it doesn't make them an alchemy bowl, and here's why. The ones that are colored out there, they're usually from China. They don't contain precious metal or precious gemstone, but rather they just have a dye that they put in and it turns the bowl a certain color. So when you see a set of bowls online, and it might be called a chakra set, and each color is matched up with the chakras, those are not alchemy bowls. Those are just bowls that come in special colors. And just because the bowls aren't colored doesn't mean you still can't use the bowls for the chakras. It's not so much the color, it's the sound of the bowl. And it's also your intention as a sound healer. So don't let yourself get carried away with all these colors, and because it says a chakra set, you have to get the colors, because that's not true. Now, they are less in price, and like I said, they're usually from China. I mean, what isn't from China these days? But don't worry about the color so much. If you like the color, or if you like, to have some etching on the bowls, then that's great, go for it. But don't get too caught up in that. We're dealing with sound here, not so much colors and pictures. Another bowl that you might find is this classic quartz crystal bowl. And these are probably the most common bowls that you'll see out there. Now, this is like an opaque crystal, and some of them are a little more coarse on the outside than others, but this is called a classic crystal singing bowl or a frosted classic crystal singing bowl. These are the ones that I'm going to be playing throughout this whole course. And the reason that I play these, and I've been playing these, I've been healing people with them, I've been having events with them for like 18 years. And the reason is this: I always go back to these because they're the most durable ones. They're the most durable. They also have a nice strong sound that carries when I go outside and do outdoor events. So they're just a good all-around bowl, and they're not as costly as the alchemy bowls, which can be made of gold and amethyst and rose quartz or palladium, or, they have so many different types of elements that can go into those bowls. They can be very costly. They play very nice though, and definitely they're worth it. If you really like those, you should definitely check those out, and you'll still be able to use the alchemy bowls in this course. So the frosted crystal quartz bowl is by far my favorite. And again, I've done so many different events with these bowls, and I, traveled and packed them up and unpacked them and played them outside, played them inside. They just are a good all-around bowl. So if you're choosing your bowl still, you might want to keep these things in mind as you're looking through all of the different bowls. I have these bowls. You can get alchemy bowls or classic frosted on my store, or you can get them online from someone else. Also, there is a bowl that is like the quartz crystal, but it's see-through. So it's called clear, or optically clear. And it might even have a handle on it. If it has a handle on it, you can play it upside down on a client, or you can play it around the room as you're walking. Those are called Practitioner bowls, okay? So there's optically clear that are see-through. I don't have one of those here to show you, but you'll see them online. And then there's also a Practitioner bowl that has a handle at the bottom of the bowl. Those are nice as well, but again, these just happen to be my favorite. They're good all-purpose durable bowls, and that's what we will be using primarily in the course. So also I should mention that bowls out there can come in different tunings. Like you might see a bowl that says, this is a 432 heart bowl, or this is a 528 bowl. And what that means is it's just tuned. And you can get any of these bowls in that kind of tuning. So don't think that's the only bowl that can be 432. In fact, in my store, and I've been doing this for a long time, you can get any note that you want tuned to 432, which is considered the natural tuning. And people really enjoy natural tuning. It really matches up with nature. People like the sound of it. It feels very comforting, and I have to agree, I really like that tuning. But you don't have to get the 432 tuning. You can also get the standardized tuning, which actually has its own benefits. Like it's more, it's easier to match up with other instruments. It's easier to match up with other musicians. It's standardized tuning, meaning that A equals 440 hertz, which these numbers are frequencies. And so if you're looking for something that's going to match with everybody, you're a musician maybe, and you're going to be playing with other people, then you want to look into the tuning, and maybe 440, A equals 440 is a good tuning for you.